It's Monday, July 6th, 2026, and somehow my computer just suggested I add more whimsy to a brand deck. Like, thanks, robot. You're listening to Blue Lightning Daily. I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. And yes, this entire episode is cooked up by a fully automated AI pipeline, which means if we suddenly start speaking in iambic pentameter, no, we didn't.
All right. If we do, it's canon. All right, today's real story. Adobe just opened a waitlist for Firefly Studio Beta, and this is not new button, new gradient. It's Adobe trying to fix the two things that actually break creators: workflow fragmentation and character consistency.
Translation? Less look what it can generate. More can it survive the group chat feedback.
Exactly. Adobe's pitching Firefly Studio as one workspace where you ideate, generate images and video, edit, revise, and organize assets, like a creative operating system vibe.
Okay, but Hunter, hold up. One workspace is also what every app says right before it becomes one more tab we forget to close. How does this not become just another dead icon in the dock?
That's the real question. The only way it works is if it becomes the place where your work persists. Adobe's talking about two core things: elements and projects.
Elements is the spicy one. That's basically saved building blocks, right? Like my mascot's face, my product hero, a location, a vibe, reusable.
Yeah. It's Adobe making consistency a first-class object, not a prompt writing skill check. Instead of type the same description again and pray, you're like, here's the character, use them again. Don't turn them into their evil twin with different cheekbones.
Because that is what happens. Like you get scene 1, cute brand mascot. Scene 2, same mascot, but now they look like they're running a pyramid scheme.
Or they age 12 years between shots. And video makes it worse. Still images can be amazing one by one, but keeping that identity consistent across multiple scenes, crops, lighting changes, and formats, that's where timelines go to die.
I've literally had an AI character come back in the next clip with different eyebrows and a whole new spiritual journey.
Right. So if Elements actually works, this is huge for recurring series. Creator avatars, spokes characters, brand mascots, campaign characters. Anything where the audience is like, that's the person. Consistency is the product.
And then projects is basically a home for iteration?
Yeah, it's the organizational layer. Keep assets grouped, versions tracked, context intact. In theory, you can come back later and not start from scratch like some kind of creative amnesia simulator.
Okay, I'm into that. Because the worst part of AI tools right now is you generate something, download it, throw it into a folder called New Final, and then you can't recreate the good version. The magic is there, but it's not repeatable.
Totally. And Adobe's whole thesis here is this line: generative tools don't win on the first output. They win when the fifth revision doesn't wreck your schedule.
That is so real. Because revision 5 is where everyone suddenly becomes a creative director. They're like, love it. Now, make it more premium, but also more playful. And can we swap the background to Tokyo, but keep it feeling local?
And the tools that help you survive that are the real winners, which connects to what we were talking about earlier this week with Firefly Image Model 5, bigger native output, and that AI markup thing where you can target edits to specific regions instead of nuking the whole image.
Yeah, that's the vibe shift. Stop regenerating everything. Like, stop gambling. Let me do a precise fix without the model deciding my entire scene needs a new haircut.
Exactly. If Studio combines that kind of targeted editing with persistent projects and reusable elements, you're getting closer to a real production loop, not just a demo loop.
But I'm going to be the annoying one for a sec. Adobe's amazing at ecosystems, and also amazing at making ecosystems that feel like a cruise ship. Big, powerful, and sometimes you can't find the exit.
Fair. And it's a private beta right now, so we don't have a full spec sheet. Unified can mean a lot of things. It could be truly seamless, or it could be one page that links to 3 other pages.
And access is going to be uneven. Beta means somebody on X is going to be like, I have elements, and the rest of us are like, cool, I have a waitlist confirmation email.
Which, by the way, the waitlist is on Adobe's Firefly Studio page. They're rolling access out selectively.
Okay, so who should actually care, like, right now?
If you're doing one-off images for fun, it's interesting but not life-changing. If you ship weekly content, or you have recurring characters, or you're a brand team doing a ton of variants across placements, this could be operational. It's not about getting one perfect output, it's about not losing your mind in revisions.
It also feels like Adobe responding to the broader trend. Other companies are shipping fast generation tiers, like Google with that Gemini Omni Flash thing for conversational video edits, and Nano Banana 2 Lite for high-volume image drafting.
Yeah, speed and throughput. And Pika rolling out those skills like voxel, where it's not a whole new base model, it's a modular effect you can apply fast and consistently.
Exactly. Everyone's realizing creators don't just want better model. We want repeatable workflows. Like, give me something I can run 10 times a day without it turning into a part-time job managing chaos.
And Adobe's advantage is they can blend generation with actual finishing tools. That's the ecosystem play. If they can make generative work behave like Creative Cloud work, trackable, reusable, collaborative, that's a real wedge.
Okay, but let's talk about the revision trap. What's the secret sauce for making revision 5 not become revision 50?
Constraints, like real constraints. You need a locked source of truth for character and style. Elements helps there. You need versioning that doesn't explode into a million exports. Projects helps there. And you still need human review. Like, I know we want to automate everything, Riley.
I do. I want the robot to ship it and tag it and reply to comments and also text my ex.
The robot will text your ex with the wrong tone and start a new war. But seriously, AI gets you draft velocity. Humans protect intent. The trick is a loop where the AI can iterate without rewriting reality every time.
That's the big fear with Generation Plus editing in one loop, though. Does it reduce time to final, or does it just make it easier to polish something that never should have existed?
Both. It depends on the team. If you're using it to explore directions fast and then commit, it's a time saver. If your process is keep generating until the client gets tired, congratulations, you just invented infinite content purgatory.
So the best practice is pick a direction early, lock an element, and iterate with intention, not vibes.
Yes, and keep your brand guardrails clear. The biggest trap teams fall into is either total freedom, everyone generating random stuff, or too many guardrails, nobody can make anything.
I've seen both. Total freedom looks like a brand having 12 art styles in 1 week. Too many guardrails looks like everyone using AI to recreate the same safe image forever.
The sweet spot is play inside a box, a good box, a fun box, not a compliance coffin.
Put that on a t-shirt. Also, quick aside, why are hands still the final boss?
Because models don't understand hands the way we do. They're pattern machines. Hands are complex, self-occluding, and highly variable. The model's like, sure, 5 fingers, plus a bonus finger for fun.
So Firefly Studio might fix workflow fragmentation, but it's not going to stop your character from occasionally having jazz hands from another dimension.
Probably not. But if it lets you reuse a consistent character element and fix issues without re-rolling the entire scene, that's a meaningful improvement.
All right, final vibe check. Is this a must-have or a nice-to-have?
If you're a solo creator doing occasional graphics, nice to have. If you're running a content machine, especially with recurring characters across stills and video, this is the direction the industry needs. Not more shiny outputs, more shippable pipelines.
Shippable is the word, because the internet does not pay you for drafts.
Facts. All right, thanks for hanging with us on Blue Lightning Daily. If our AI pipeline suggested add more whimsy to your workflow today, you're not alone.
Subscribe if you want more creator-first AI news without the press release perfume.
And check out bluelightningtv.com for AI updates, breakdowns, and what actually matters when you're trying to ship. Catch you next time.